chests it down. Bobby still controls. Gunther asking for it to the near side of the box. Bobby tries to play it back to him, but it's taken away by Cal. But a mistouch. Here's Hunter Gorski. Abu-Fabi on the turn, shoots, and a skipping ball right into the chest of Bingham, who's going to take his time getting up with 9:30 remaining.
Good idea there by Abu-Fabi. Maybe a little far out, 22 yards or so, maybe a little more, but Abu-Fabi had an open look at the net, and that time you have to take it, and it was on net, so he had the accuracy, just not the amount of pace that would be desirable to get past Bingham.
You look at these two teams' records, and Cal's played one more game than Stanford. You may wonder why, and that's because Stanford elected to play 2 exhibition games. Every single team in the NCAA is given, I think it's 19 dates for soccer, and you can decide to play as many regular season games as you want, or as many if you want, you can play 10 exhibition games. Leon at the top side of the box tried a crazy goal. Gunther missed that one as the ball went over the Cal defender's head. Garrett Gunther, physical play to the far sidelines. He's taken down, and Stanford will get a free kick just outside of the box.
Just out. No! To say goal kick. Gunther was taken down.
And the referee pointed towards the way Stanford's been advancing the ball, but it was to the goal line, not for a free kick.
That's a rough one. Another 50-51 going against Stanford. Don't want to say that Stanford's getting jobbed on a lot of calls, but definitely some that could go either way have been going in favor of Cal.
And that one looked like a legitimate foul against Yayavi.
That one definitely was. And Cal going to take their time again. And when you haven't won in so long as Cal, you're going to try to do everything you can to ensure that victory. This is a 1-0 game right now. And in fact, the last 5 games between these two teams have been 1-0 results.
The last 6 have been also decided by 1 goal, so it's a very tight rivalry.
Yes.
And I guess if you're Cal, if you're not going to make the NCAA tournament, then why not knock Stanford out? Although, I think that some very strange things are going to have to happen for Stanford not to make the tournament, in my opinion at least.
10 wins in a 17-game regular season should do it also when you have a couple of ties to go along with those wins. So I think they're good.
John, one touch, Gunther, into the middle, can't quite get there. Thomas stops it. Back, Warshaw. Bobby Warshaw for Strickland. Bobby, I think he wears long sleeves every single game.
Yeah.
But I guess today it's a little bit more apt than some of the nice days we've had here at Kagan.
Yeah. And he put on what looked to be like goalie gloves at halftime.
Yeah, maybe a little bit thinner. But they're gloves. Cal gets it. Far sidelines, way offside with Wiedemann. And that's also another sign of a good striker is your offsides once or twice a game at least, because that means that you're getting up in the attack.
Yeah.
And that you're pushing the envelope.
Yeah. And you're going to get those offsides calls against you every now and then. That's just a product of the position you play.
Thomas play this one way out of bounds. No, that one curved back into bounds. Well, if the ball crosses the line, it's supposed to be kind of an imaginary wall up. It's supposed to go out of bounds, but the referee decided it did not.
Looked like it was almost going to hit the tree for a moment.
And the tree is just hanging just to the left, I believe, of the end of the sideline. Here comes another Stanford substitution.
For Stanford, number 12, Adam John.
John out.
Replaced by number 9, Evan Morgan.
Evan Morgan in on senior day.
Definitely want to get the 6-year senior back in there, see what he can make happen in the final 5 minutes and 40 seconds.
Warshaw asking for it from Thomas. He'll get it. Misguided pass for Strickland, who looked like he wanted to try to just grab Jimenez and take him down, and there's a stiff challenge from Culver. Jimenez face first just to the top of the block S here at Stanford.
And he's going to take his time getting up, trying to kill a little more clock.
5:15 left. This would be a very tough result for the Cardinal.
Do not want to end your season on a loss, especially to a rival that already beat you 1-0 earlier this season.
Wiedemann to the far sidelines. It's going to be time-killing time for Cal. Leon trying to help out in the defense. fighting to the far sidelines, and looked like Chris Ortega who took a spill. Stanford gets back possession, 4:40 remaining. Leon in his own side of the midfield line. Up, Morgan. Long, direct pass from Gunther, and he wasn't really happy with himself after that pass. And Bingham's going to run out. As you see, Abu Fabi, so the left side of your screen, is going to put the ball right on the line and
Gonna
say,
help him along.
Let's start this one up. 4:20 remaining.
Then Bingham resetting it by just a centimeter to kill a few more seconds.
That centimeter is very important. Wiedemann was the intended target. Gorski, opposite 3, lets it go out of bounds. 4:03 remaining. Stanford just trying to get one more opportunity. Wiedemann to the far sidelines. Culver and him get tangled up. And a foul called against
Culver.
Oh, man. Well, Wiedemann took him down. I mean, Wiedemann put his arm out and took the feet underneath Culver.
It got to the point where you almost want to think about stopping the clock if a Cal player is going to go down like that. And they let the clock continue to tick, and they've lost 15 and 20 seconds, have Stanford, because of these plays. Now even more time.
Time is going to stop.
That last play ended with about 3:51, and now it's 3:21 because Wiedemann was slow to get up.
And another foul. I mean, at some point you just got to let them play. And here's Strickland, who's being harassed to the far sidelines with the ball. Now they're saying play on. He was offsides, and there we go. Finally a whistle. Ball is kicked out of the way by Cal. Good idea just to disrupt play. Warshaw chests this one down. Stanford with only 3 minutes remaining. We are in the 87th minute. Leon in the middle. Daniel Leon brings this ball up real quickly to another player with tremendous pace, Garrett Gunther. It's kicked up, and here's Wiedemann. Gunther chases him, and Wiedemann gets right by him. And Strickland kind of just caught a bad blade of grass. Offsides, though, is the call. So Stanford needs to hurry up. 2 minutes remaining. The ball boy gets the ball in. The card. Want to play this one in quickly. And it was a foot up from where it should have been, so now they're going to have to waste 10 more seconds. Warshaw, a lot of space on the near sidelines. Ryan Thomas takes it. Looking for a run. Ryan Thomas back for Culver. Going to try to put this one into the cement mixer. To the far sidelines. Under 2 minutes to go. Cardinal looking for anything. Gunther to the far side. Plays this one for Strickland. Warshaw's in the area. Strickland, nice little fake in the middle. Left off, 1-on-1. Shoot it! Oh no, Abu Fabi had a 1v1 and he didn't put the right left foot onto it.
Electing to go near post, far post, wide open for him, but once he had committed to the left foot, that's all he could do. And
that was the one golden opportunity, perhaps, for Stanford. They're going to try to get one more. 80 seconds remaining. Thomas. You almost have to keep this ball in bounds, because if it goes out of bounds, Cal's going to take as much time as they can away. And here comes Wiedemann at the center. He will kick this one as far as he can. Here comes John Moore. Going to just blast this one. Didn't get as good of a boot as he probably wanted to on that one. Way offsides was the Cal player. Culver knocks this one way up. Warshaw, a flick-on header. Morgan is onside, and he was knocked down. Play on. Stanford gets it. 45 seconds remaining. Leon in the middle, trying to make a turn. Leon plays this one to the far post. Warshaw running towards it, and it's picked up by Cal. Bingham can take some air out of the ball. There's 30 seconds left, and that might be it. Bingham knocks this one up as high as he can. Two Bears wide open to the far sidelines. Gorski just slides, just hits this ball out of bounds with 20 seconds left. Only 15 seconds remaining.
I don't think there's enough time for another attack, especially with Cal in possession.
9 seconds left. Stanford kind of just plays this one up in vain. The Golden Bears will knock this one all the way out, and the California Golden Bears have come to Kagan Stadium and have shocked the Stanford Cardinal. Not exactly a shocking result.